Hey, man, what's up, guys? Kevin from South Boston.
What's up, Kevin from Southie? What's happening?
Listen, I appreciate the things that you two do, you and James, right?
And P.S. The J.F.K. show was fire. Yeah, I love the J.F.K. show. Shout out to J.F.K. and James Jackson. Love them. Great stuff there. 39,000 feet.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. This one's explosive.
Let's go.
Oh, man. Woo! We are back. Let me crack up this ghost real quick so you guys can hear it so it's real. Oh, it's a fresh one. And I got some on my sleeve. Cheers to the boys. Cheers to Josie Lou. Yes. Kevin from South Boston. They're doing double jeopardy now, huh?
Double it down.
Woo! That ghost energy tastes like Cisco back in '93.
Oh, shit. Cisco.
Oh, man. I go by the name of J.F.K.
I go by the name of James Jackson.
We got turbulence on takeoff, James.
No.
All the towers.
Shit.
All the towers, James.
Oh,
all the
shit.
towers. Oh, man. We got turbulence on takeoff, James. Woo. Oh, it's getting real now. Turbulence on takeoff. Let's get the party started. Blessings to my handsome boys. Looking good. Back at you guys. Wow.
Josie
Lou.
Josie Lou coming through.
Josie Lou coming through. Ain't the... That is wild.
I don't even think the whales were in yet. I don't even think the whales were in yet. And it was turbulence.
That's wild, man. That is wild for sure. I'll tell you, we're not playing games over here for sure, so what can we do to get the party started, you know? James, what's been going on with you? Did you take that trip over to the Galleria earlier like we talked about?
Took that trip. You know, I stick out like a sore thumb.
Yeah, Sam.
I was afraid I was gonna see other people aside from him.
Right. Indeed.
Just show up.
Indeed. Well, you know, Josie Lou likes this joint right here. But Josie Lou, before we get into your track that you like so much,
Right, turn off the lights. We gonna lose our minds tonight. What's the dealio?
what the dealio, huh?
Is there a jam with the video?
Turn the radio up. Where's the rock and roll? Party crasher, penny snatcher. Call me up if you a gangster.
Let's get this party started the right way.
Just get dancy. Why so serious?
Why so serious, Kevin?
So
From
it's so
South
classic. You are wrong in all the right ways.
You wrong.
We will never be anything but loud and nitty-gritty, dirty little freaks. Won't you come on and raise your glass? Just come on and raise your glass. Slam, oh hot damn. What part of party don't you understand? Wish you just freak out. Freak out already. Can't stop coming in hot. I should be locked up right on the spot. It's so on right now. So fucking on right now. Body crash.
Holy shit.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. This one's explosive.
Let's go.
Take it back, James. Yeah! Woo! We gotta take him back to Boston, Massachusetts real quick. Don't mind us, we're gonna take him to the waterfall too. Yeah, that was you, Chris A. Yeah, I'm sorry, John. My bad.
Yeah, all right.
Lover, I try to tell myself, but you can see it in my eyes. So don't deny, I can't fool no one else. The truth is in the tears I cry. 'Cause if it isn't love, why do I feel this way? Why does she stay
You know the
on
dance and shit,
my
kick your
mind?
pants, kick your leg out,
And if
spin
it
around.
isn't love, why does it hurt so bad? Make me feel so sad.
Take it up to Boston, Mass for sure. You see the hats. Let's go. It is in love, Josie. Why did me and James feel this way? We love you, Josie. Nothing but love to Josie.
I never fall in love.
We love you all. Calm down.
How
Yes.
does it feel? I can't describe this feeling that came when I saw her last night. Oh, she got
You gotta
me.
calm the fuck down, Sam.
I'll let you know
Calm
the reason why I saw her
Oh
with
shit. Thank you,
another
Sam.
guy. So if it isn't love, why do I feel this way? Why does she stay on my mind?
James.
If it isn't love, why does it hurt
can
so
feel it.
bad? Make me feel
Wow, what a
so
song.
sad inside.
Coming from South Boston, this is for you,
If it
buddy.
isn't love, why do I feel this way? Why does she stay
I
on
feel so sad,
my
Kevin.
mind? And if it
us up. We wasted our time. You.
Maybe she'll take me back. I made a big mistake. Now I can feel it. I really love her.
God damn, Kevin from South Boston.
Oh, he
It
love.
broke my heart, shattered in 1,000 pieces. Before I ever drop my pride.
East side in the house.
Side up in there.
Losing love,
Yeah.
worrying about my image, really helped me realize it isn't love. Why does it hurt so bad? Why does she stay on
Now do the dance, James.
mine all the time? It isn't love. Why does it
Come on.
Yeah.
isn't love? It isn't inside.
East side got me.
We got Mark S.
It's on my mind.
He's standing alone.
Stick up. Appreciate you.
Describe this feeling that
Space code 772. 55 JFK membership. Hey, Glera, what you
Yeah,
say?
JFK too. JFK's out. Yeah, he's doing good shit too.
But
JFK's
Boston is
he's that late night man. Yeah, JFK is that Letterman of this movement, dude. JFK is the David Letterman of this movement. Like he's making a difference late at night when people don't think nobody's watching, but he's doing it and people are watching. Make no mistake
Right.
about it.
They're
He is
watching.
doing it.
right.
JFK's fucking
Right,
kicking
exactly.
ass. Yeah, JFK's kicking
The
ass
truth-
right now.
Well, ain't that some shit, James Jackson?
Shit. I didn't.
Seaside. Seaside. Seaside, we got a question for you. Seaside, we got a question for you. We got a phone call the other night, right, James Jackson?
Sure did.
I did a 15-hour stream last night, Seaside. I don't know if you clicked on. 15 hours from 9 o'clock at night until, I think, almost 1 p.m. today. They only let you upload 12 hours of it, so you guys can only see 12 hours. You didn't see the last, the 15th hour. Me and James actually jumped on in the 15th hour and talked about the whole experience and what was our point of it. But you can only see 12 hours because that's what YouTube only lets you upload at a time. But Seaside, my man, Mark ST with the lowercase s's, that's on purpose. Yeah,
Yes.
we know you, Maki. We know you well. I got a question for you. He called in the other night. You know Higgins very well. Let me ask you a question. Is this Higgins who called in the other night? Is this Higgins who called in the other night? Seaside, you're in the chat. I need you to answer this. I'm about to pull it up. About to get confirmation here. If it's Higgins, if it's not Higgins. This guy knows Higgins very well. Cambridge cat. Right, James?
Yeah, grew up with Higgins, man.
Let me just pull this up real quick.
You know,
Here we go, people. Here we go.
Appreciate the things that you two do. Listen, I want to.
So, Mark S. Seaside, he said, listen, I want to talk to you. Take me off the TV. That's the new soundbite. Listen, I want to talk to you. Take me off the TV. That is the new soundbite. So there's some comparison here. Sped up in the regular voice, so check it out.
Talk to you. Take me off the TV.
Who's this? Listen, I appreciate the things that you two do, you and James, right? Listen, I want to talk to you. Take me off the TV.
Listen, I want to talk to you. Take me off the TV.
It is what it is. Take responsibility for them. But, you know, John was a friend at the same time.
Listen, I want to talk to you. Take me off the TV.
Who's this?
It is what it is. Take responsibility for them. Listen, I want to talk to you. Take me off the TV.
It is what it is. Take responsibility for them. But
Listen, I want to talk to you. Take me off the TV. Listen, I appreciate the things that you two do, you and James, right? Listen, I appreciate TV. Take me off the TV.
TV.
it is what it is. Take responsibility for them. But
Listen, I want to talk to you. Take me off the TV. Listen, I appreciate the things that you two do.
Responsibility for them. But
Listen, I want to talk to you. Take me off the TV. Listen, I appreciate the things that you two do, you and James, right? Talk to you. Listen, I want to talk to you. Take me off the TV. Listen, I appreciate the things that you two do, you and James, right?
for them. But
Listen, I want to talk to you. Take me off the TV. Listen, I appreciate the things that you two do, you and James, right?
it is. Take responsibility for them. But
Listen, I want to talk to you. Take me off the TV. Listen, I appreciate the things that you two do, you and James, right?
for them. But it is what it is. Take responsibility for them. But
Listen, I want to talk to you. Take me off the TV. Listen, I appreciate the things that you two do, you and James, right?
To listen.
Listen, I want to talk to you. Take me off the TV. Listen, I appreciate the things that you two do, you and James, right?
Marquez, you up in here still? You still up in here? Doesn't even have the same dialect.
Yeah, I was just reading that. Well, Jimmy, you know what? He's an ATF agent. He knows very well how to disguise it. I mean,
What you mean? Dialect means the verbiage. He said the same thing.
He said,
I want to listen. I want to talk.
Yeah, that's one of his.
If anything, he does got the same dialect.
Exactly. He's on point with that dialect. If that's what the dialect you're speaking of, that's what it means. He keeps saying, listen, listen. That's one of his go-to words. Like sometimes, people have that go-to. I just want to hear what Mark S. has to say.
Well, Amphitus. What up, Amphitus? We'll just keep that on the low ski, but Amphitus.
Woohoo, yes.
But she's saying that, but I don't know. I mean, what I'm here, I don't know why someone would call and say, "Listen, take me off the TV." Mark S said it. Mark S, where is he? Mark S said he is not Seaside.
No, Mark S. There's two Mark S's that got wrenches. The one we're looking.
Mark ST.
Yes.
Mark ST.
There he is. My phone was cutting in and out. Hard to say the sound wise, but similar wording.
Let me run that by you one more time. One more time.
Take me off the TV.
it is what it is. Take responsibility for them. But
Listen, I want to talk to you. Take me off the TV. Listen, I appreciate the things that you two. Listen, I want to talk to you. Take me off the TV. Listen, I appreciate the things that you two do, you and James, right? Listen, I want to talk to you. Take me off the TV. Listen, I appreciate the things that you two do, you and James. Listen, I want to talk to you. Take me off the TV. Listen, I appreciate the things that you two do, you and James, right? Listen, I want to talk to you. Take me off the TV. Listen, I appreciate the things that you two do, you and Listen, I want to talk to you. Take me off the TV. Listen, I appreciate the things that you two do. Listen, I want to talk to you. Take me off the TV. Listen, I appreciate the things that you two.
The second pot. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Let me tell you something. If this guy right here, Mark ST, do not get him confused with Mark S. Everybody in the chat's getting very confused. Mark ST is AKA Seaside.
Seaside.
The second pot is very possible. Well, Kevin from South Boston, if you're out there watching, you see that right there, Mark ST? Well, we both know he got 2 lowercase s's, right, that he uses. And he doesn't do that by accident. We'll just leave it at that. And you know what the lowercase s's mean, right? Kevin from South Boston. And Mark ST from the bridge. Crime Bridge. Cambridge. Harvard Square. Central Square. Porter Square.
Union, yeah, Porter, not Union. Yes, that's some of them.
Porter Sorta. Right?
Porter Sorta.
Mark ST says the second part is very possible. Kevin, call in. We did a 15-hour marathon from you last night.
15-hour marathon.
So it's funny because after that 15-hour marathon, the reason for it was a baseline, for a couple of reasons. One of the reasons is that if Kevin from South Boston, right, we don't know for a fact, we're not here to bring fake news, but if he is watching, right, which he did before, because we know 100%, I appreciate what you and James do, right?
Yeah.
We know that was Higgins, right? So if he is watching, I did this marathon to leave my phone open to let him know that he could give me a call. And if he really wants to talk to me, which I'm 70%, I'm not 100% sure that's him. Like Mark ST, I think Mark ST, aka Seaside, is where we're at with it too. I said, hey, listen, I'll play this live. I don't know. First off the bat, Kevin from South Boston. One thing we're not doing, we're not calling the ATF agent to ask for you. So that's not happening, right?
See ya.
So we're not going to hit up no people that wear blue suits and badges to get a hold of you. That's not happening. So we got to do it the only way we know how. We make a live, and Dunkin' Donuts was very gracious, right, James? They let us run the Wi-Fi for 15. I got some pretty good fucking Wi-Fi at Dunks, huh?
No shit, huh?
Oh, yeah. 15 straight, man. Not even a glitch in the Matrix.
Wow.
Chat was having fun.
Yeah, they were. I jumped in a few times, had some fun with the chat. Early rises.
Yeah. And then we got on in the 15th hour, and we had a great conversation. We took some phone calls. Like I said, if you're on the replay crew, you can't see that part in the 15th hour because YouTube only uploads 12 hours of a live. So we went a little bit over that, but that's okay. Whoever was there has the experience. And what we did that for was a baseline to let you know, for one, we're part of the not fucking around crew. And we're going to do whatever we got to do to get a hold of you. This is our block. This is our corner. This is the channel, JFK. I go by the name of JFK.
I go by the name of James Jackson.
And we hang out over here at the fuckery donut shop. So we went live for 15 hours and we were outside. We kept it open late for you, buddy. All night long.
We was hustling all night long.
And we was hoping that you would call. And I got a restricted phone call at 7:45 a.m. And when I picked up and said hello, you hung up. Now, I don't know who you were or who you was, whatever was, whatever. I don't know. All I know is they never called back. I didn't get another phone call. Usually a troll calls back.
Right. Well, that's the next thing I was going to say. If it was a troll, they would call back. If it was a troll that called, they would have stayed on the phone and played games.
Stayed on the phone, played games. So at the end of the day, we stayed up 15 hours and we waited for your phone call just to let you know it's a baseline that we're willing to take the phone call. What do you want to talk about? You did John dirty. You know, it's funny. One thing we did pull up, people started hitting us up because now people see the dedication. Because sometimes you don't have to say anything. You do something like that, and action speaks louder than words. So with that dedication, I got an inbox And James got the same inbox, I believe, because the person who inboxed me said that she inboxed James.
Yes.
Come to find out, the person who inboxed us was a probation officer. And her aviator pick, I asked her, is that your pick? And she said, yeah. I said, sheesh.
Jeez.
Looking real good in that pick. God damn. But anyway, right? So she told me, she sent me a picture. And inside the picture was a hat, an ATF hat, and a card. So this was your game? You seen that shit?
Yo, he's such a clown.
Yo, so Kevin from South Boston and Seaside, peep game. This woman worked out of probation, out of Lawrence District, right? And this woman, man, she's pretty fly. I ain't gonna lie. So Higgins,
Yeah.
I understand. Why
I
you
get
gave
it, Higgins.
I
I get
understand why you gave her a hat. You should have given her a Celtics hat.
you want this polo hat.
Up to 39,000. Kevin, you better call in soon. You better call in soon. Hold on, we got nothing for Josie.
Oh man.
Oh shit.
Right, turn off the lights. We gonna lose our minds tonight. What's the dealio? I love when it's all too much. 5 a.m. turn the radio up. Where's the rock and roll? Party crasher, penny snatcher. Call me up if you a gangster. Don't be fancy, just get dancy. Why so serious? So raise your glass if you are wrong in all the right ways. On the underdogs, we will never be anything but loud and nitty gritty, dirty little freaks. Won't you come on and raise your glass? Just come on and raise your glass. Slam, slam, oh hot damn, what part of party don't you understand? Wish you just freak out. Freak out already. Can't stop coming in hot. I should be locked up right on the spot. It's so on right now. So fucking on right now. Body crasher, penny snatcher. Call me up if you a gangster. Don't be fancy, just get dancy. Why so serious? So raise your glass if you are wrong in all the right ways. On the underdogs, we will never be anything but loud and nitty gritty, dirty little freaks. Won't you come on and
You were James, right?
your glass? Just come on and raise your glass. Won't you come on and raise your glass? Just come on and raise your glass. Oh shit, my glass is empty. That sucks.
We're not lying, Higgins. You know we're not lying.
You know. Gave her a little punk ass badge too, or some.
You gave her a badge. So ladies and gentlemen, let's rewind that. So as me and James did this 15-hour marathon to try to get Higgins to call, because we all know Seaside's in the chat, and Seaside said it's very possible. Seaside grew up with Kevin from South Boston. He's a Cambridge cat. And believe me, pretty soon, within the next year, Seaside will be able to come up on this channel and speak. Right now, he can't, but he will be able to. So just hang in there. About 365 days, Seaside will be in one of these boxes, and it will all make sense then. But as of right now, you just got to trust us. And when I tell you that marathon, not only did we just get word from Seaside, from Cambridge, that, hey, it definitely could have been him. Now, this guy, let me tell you something about Seaside. This guy got no reason to lie. This is one of the most, listen, I met a lot of solid guys in my life, and he's right up there with him. He's a solid cat. You could just tell. He's a solid dude, you know, and I liked him right off the bat. And let me tell you something. I really can't even get it. But you know James, right? He's a solid dude. Because it could have went the other way, right? If he was on some shit.
Absolutely.
Imagine if he was on some shit.
He was on some good shit though, man. Good
Yeah,
vibe.
but if he was on some bad shit, youch.
Oh yeah, we was done for.
Yeah, 16th floor, like in 17th floor.
Mm.
You know what I mean, with the asbestos. But anyway, so as we did this marathon, people felt that they had to hit us up and talk a little bit more about this guy because they're like, wow, right? Because Timon, God got us, man. Because as Timon would have it, as we dropped the marathon, guess who's on the other channel? Turtle Boy's channel. Everybody wanted to hear it, the Juror. And he's breaking it all down. And one thing he said was he never seen the waterfall video. And then all the news is breaking that Higgins was on the phone outside. And all this news is breaking. The trial, we got 44 days to the trial. It's all coming undone. We're applying the pressure. Turtle Boy, Glera, J.F.K, everybody in the chat, all our mods, everybody's applying the pressure. This is God's plan. And now it leaked over to a person, a probation officer, who said this guy tried to get with me before, right? And he gave her a hat that said ATF and a card that said, no, the hat said special agent, right? Boston, like a certificate
Yeah,
or something?
special. It said special agent, ATF special agent. I'll tell you exactly.
And then on top of that, now keep in mind, she worked out of
She was a probation officer.
She was a PO. She was surrendering motherfuckers left and right. But I'll tell you this much: if you were getting surrendered by her, and she came down into the holding cell to yell at you,
Man,
you didn't mind shit coming from fucking Middleton, coming to see that. Yee-hoo! Yes, it is.
And get a business card, an ATF hat, and an emblem. A little emblem. ATF emblem.
So anyway, he gave her a hat. He gave her an ATF emblem. Right? He gave her
that.
Right. And on top of that, now, but here it gets deeper. I don't know if she told you this. She filled me in with this. I don't know if she filled you in with this. Right? He started showing up to her gym where she worked out.
Yes.
So Higgins, one thing she told me is that your deadlifts were totally suspect. You were over there trying to deadlift. You was over there trying to deadlift 400 pounds. You were showing up to that. Hey, Kevin from South Boston, I'm lying. You were going to the LA Fitness over there in Stoneham. You were chasing that girl that worked over there in Lawrence District. Weren't you? You gave her a hat. What type of hat should he give her? He would have had more play. What kind of hat would you like, James? Show him. Higgins, you should have threw this in the bag, threw the polo in the bag, Higgins.
The polo.
Come on, Kevin from South Boston. The phone lines are open, man. Give us a call. The TV will be off. I'll jump right off to give you a call. So you listen, I understand, man. She's a pretty woman. I got to admit, she sticks right out, but she was doing deadlifts, man, and she was doing like 225, she said. She's real strong at the deadlifts. And you were over there trying to be a power lifter, and like you were breaking your back, man. Your deadlifts were suspect because you had ego, my man. Lower the fucking weight, Higgins. You got to arch, man. You got to hinge. Now, I get it. My deadlifts, man, they're suspect too, my dude. I get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm a stiff cat. I'm not the most athletic dude. But, you know, I don't try to put all that weight on so my form's right. Come on, Kevin from South Boston. Lower the weight. Throw it to 185, man. Get it right. You were there trying to deadlift 400 pounds in front of this poor girl, man, sweating and grunting and shit. Come on, bro. Looking like Hollywood Hulk Hogan in 99 and shit. Come on. Stop it.
Turbulence in the chat. You go to lift it. You go. Oh, yeah, Josie.
She ain't fucking around, huh?
What she say? She dreamed about Higgins?
I guess she had a dream about Higgins, yeah. About
Oh,
to get to
wow.
that real quick.
What?
Well, you better hope he doesn't show up at your gym.
I know, Josie.
There, man. Kevin from South Boston. Your deadlifts were suspect, my dude.
That hat was suspect too. Looked like he got it from an Army and Navy store.
And he gave her a card too.
Yeah, a business card with his name on it and everything.
Imagine that. He gave her an ATF hat. That woman that we've seen, a professional woman, right? Right? Like she looks like she's just a good person, right? And like this dude, that's his game. You're giving her ATF hats?
I hope she gave it to somebody down in Lawrence on the that's hurting.
Yeah, when one of your dudes that you surrendered for that 2.5.
That's
I hope you gave it to him. He didn't have a haircut for about 2 years up there in Middleton.
Shit. Like, here, take this. I got you a
take
hat.
that. Oh man. What is Oh shit, man.
Nobody wants your piece.
Nobody wants that hat, man. Higgins. I dreamt about Higgins twice. Dream team, J.F.K, James Jackson working on God's plan. Hallelujah.
Yes.
For real. And with that being said, right, I'm gonna get into this thing, man, because I'm gonna drop this song like that, and it goes a little something like this. Let's go.
I will be waiting with a song in my soul, a fortunate weakling, which I have foretold. He raises his arms tight above the oppressed, singing his sweet song. His melody opens up the sky. Freedom reign. God has come. The rivers of blood pushed back in my veins. She sleeps with her eyes closed to dream of the past. Her mind has gone blind now. What a memory closes up the sand. Freedom reign. God has come. The rivers of blood pushed back in my veins. Yeah, I will be waiting with a song in my soul. I will be waiting with a song in my soul. This melody opens up the sky. Freedom reign.
R.I.P. Chester Bennington, one of the greats.
You turned me on to that song, man. I got to turn my girl on to it right before she passed. She loved that song.
Yeah, it's a beautiful song, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
It really is. It's just one of them joints, man.
Mhm.
It's just one of those joints, bro. Quick makeover. We're doing this
We
all for
got
you, Kevin,
Kevin.
man. We switching shit up on the fly. You wrong.
We got Kevin in the chat with us. He's up in the panel.
Yeah. Man, it's been crazy, man. And to think that there's just double jeopardy, man. You know, just to think that she's going through this all over again.
I know. And to hear what some of that, I got to hear a little bit of what that juror was saying. Scary, man. A lot of them went into it blind. A lot of them seemed like they were like, he did at least seem like he was persuaded, you know. But this time around, like you said, it's God's plan because I feel like these new jurors, there's no way they haven't seen any social media, anything where, it's been talked about over and over again. How are they going to find jurors that haven't seen it going into this next one?
And the juror said, that particular juror said he was 100% not guilty on her all across the board.
Yes.
We talked about something earlier. And we had a girl named Yaya give us a call. Tato! Dominican girl out of Peabody, Mass. Real nice girl. I like her, man. She was real cool. She had a good vibe to her, man. But she had a good phone call. And once again, the only thing I disagreed with is that, I mean, it's here nor there.
Right.
That if Karen seen it or she didn't see it, because we're at the second trial. But when all this takes place and all this is going on, this is just a lesson that I'm just trying to put out there. You can't always, I don't care how good your lawyers are. You have to speak up for yourself. This ultimately, you go to jail. If you get cuffed and stuffed and you get locked up, it's you. It doesn't matter if your lawyer is the best. You gave him $5,000 an hour. If you get found guilty, you're going in. He ain't. Well, she ain't.
Right.
So if there's anything they left out or anything they need to say, you need to speak up, right, James?
Absolutely. I'd be screaming.
And so, this is just one of those things when you say to yourself, all right, if she didn't see anything in the waterfall, but she just got it. Now, let's just go with the facts. She was texting John from January 12th. Kevin from South Boston from January 12th to January 2023. The last text he texted her was "I'm well" at 11:32 on January 29th. The last text she texted him on January 29th at 11:54 a.m. is "John died."
John died. That we know of.
That we know of. Disclaimer. But the thing is, when we watch the waterfall video, which we do 1,000 times a day, and fuck it, we'll throw it up on the screen again. It's very possible. Now, it looks like she's looking right over at him.
I mean, it's too small for her not to be.
Like he's like waving his hands. Yeah, it's too small. And like when he yells right here, if you got to look in the bottom corner, when he yells right here, right? He makes a yelling move. I think it's right here. Hold on. He yells. Right there. He yells. He puts his hand over his head.
It almost looked
kinda
like he
yells.
said, "Come now." Like, come here now.
Now look, he said something right there, right? He's like, "Come here." And then sits down and she puts her head into Karina.
Yeah. And let me say one other thing, Jay. You don't just bust out a heel toe for nothing.
Now, the thing is, what we got to understand is this, right? She was talking to this guy, and that's a great point. You just don't bust out a heel toe for nothing.
No.
But you're talking to this guy from January 12th. Now, everybody wants to sit there and say, and I'm not going to say everybody, but most people will say she was only flirting with the man. Thanks for the comedy portion of the Decorated Dude. Laugh my ass off. Anytime, Memphitas. Anytime.
Yes.
Anytime. But let me say this. You're talking to this man behind your boyfriend's back. And now he's in the bar face to face with you, and he's acting up. He's clearly putting on a show. He's clearly peacocking. He's clearly trying to blow the fucking spot up.
Yep.
That's got to make you uneasy. So sometime or another, you got to have eyeballs on him. You got to know the energy. So then that happens at 11:58. Then you jump in the car with John, and you're driving to 34 Fairview. And you got to hear what he's saying in the car to J.F.K, right? He got the text at 12:20. You come in here, and now people will argue and say, well, maybe they weren't saying nothing in the car. Well, then what explains at 12:37 when she gets back at the house, she starts picking up the phone and screaming at him? So my point is, if she knew any of this, and you brought this up earlier, if she knew any of this and brought this up from the jump, and then if her lawyers didn't bring it up in trial, and they're watching the waterfall video, and she knows on that night, on 1/28/2022 at 11:58, that happened, and she just don't tell Yannetti and them, listen, you guys are playing the peacocking part and all that other shit, the grab ass. A couple of minutes later, Higgins was screaming at John, and John was pissed in the car. You need to hop on that. If she didn't alert him to that and she knew, clear disclaimer, if she knew, I'm saying, if she knew, there is a possibility she didn't know. But if she knew and she didn't say anything, dare I say, with a big disclaimer, that she got her, we're going to a second trial because of it. Because you heard from the juror last night, he doesn't even know nothing about that video.
That's wild. Doesn't know nothing about the waterfall.
That's fucking nuts. A 2-month trial, he didn't know nothing about it. And now we're going to a second trial. She's double jeopardized on top of it. Karen, you're watching. I'm not saying that you did anything wrong. I'm just saying, if you did know about that, you got to question your lawyers at that point. Like, damn, man, like, and if they knew about it and they never brought it up, for what reason? What are we saving face? Because what's the reason? We can't can't do that in the second trial.
No. I mean, and it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough trying to focus on that in the second trial, because I'll throw up the disclaimer if I have to, because everyone already said there was no smoke at the waterfall. Everything was great, including Karen. So, it's going to be tough to throw that in now. We've been saying this when we first started these shows. The waterfall, the waterfall, the waterfall, the waterfall, the waterfall, the waterfall. We said it so much, people gave us backlash for it. Very, very important, I think.
Wow, man. Wild, wild. I would assume that, I would agree 100%. It's important because they walked in there at 10:55, and within 90 minutes, John was unresponsive. No one could call him. His phone was down. He was hurt bad at that point. So what happened in that? You got to ask yourself, what were they concentrating on? They were concentrating on, did she hit him with the truck? Now, they wasn't trying to solve the case, but they didn't have that evidence in front of them. If they did, inside that jury room, and would have been like, yeah, but what about the dude throwing up his hands? And what about the 1220 text? Man, I'm just saying, if the only thing that is going to make me look bad is that I was talking to the ATF agent that gives out hats and cards.
I would have been like, Karen probably got a few hats from him.
Hold on a minute! Karen, disclaimer! Karen, I hope you got rid of them hats. Holy shit, it's getting crazy over here, James. You fucked up, bro. Hold on. We got to take it back up to 39,000. Oh, man. James, man. Fuck, bro.
Oh, shit.
All summer long, we've been together, and I've never felt so good. 'Cause when I'm with you, it's such a good time. Yes, it is. And when you get next to me, you make my heart beat fast. You throw me back when you smile. And when we're alone, I know we're in love. 'Cause I can't get enough. 'Cause I like the way you kiss me when we're playing the kissing game. I like the way you keep me looking forward to another day. We got it good.
How we doing, chat?
We have it all, it seems. We're living dreams, yeah. This is our time. This wasn't meant to be. Just you and me. This is still new. We're still young at heart and breaking too. And I know our love will always be there.
Nigga, give up the hats, buddy.
You kiss me when we're playing the kissing game. I like the way you keep me looking forward to another day, baby. Yeah. Keep me looking forward to another day,
JFK.
I'm raw hustler, get your bacon soda. Terminology, we can take it higher than that.
Damn, Karen, how many hats did he give you?
Shit.
So that's your thing, huh? Kevin from South Boston, you give people merch. Why don't you buy a decorated hoodie off the site
Right.
and wear that?
God, we got some merch for you.
We got bucket hats too. You could give that to the next girl. They got a. What are you going to the LA Fitness in Saugus now? Giving out ATF hats?
Yeah, the ones around here in Middlesex.
Yo, my man was going to the Stoneham LA Fitness, stalking this woman.
That's wild.
He had no reason to be going to. He's a Cambridge dude. He's an ATF agent. He's letting her know, like, I'm the ATF agent. Here's the hat. Here's the badge. I'm a special agent, and I'm at your gym with you. That's crazy, bro. Like, you know what I mean? You're putting her in a pickle, bro. Like, she doesn't know what to do. The girl couldn't even work out anymore. She went from LA Fitness to Planet Fitness because of you.
Right. That's that flex, though. You know, like, oh, I'm a decorated dude. I'm this. So who gives a shit? You give out hats. That's your thing, man. You're the hat man now.
Please pass the pepper. Is Uncle Al going to focus on how tiny this bar is?
I mean, we might have to take him there. Might have to call my uncle and say, meet me at the waterfall.
All we could do is what we could do. Please pass the pepper. The JFK channel over here, where we hang out, we're just trying to, if anybody is a potential juror and they're watching and they happen to come on this channel, They'll see what we're talking, and then you can make your assessment. I mean, you know, you can make your assessment. Are we bullshitting? Are we real? What do you think? That's on you. That's not on us. We know our integrity. We know where we stand. We can't make people like us. We can't control people, places, and things. So hopefully that's all we can do. But we're just saying, if it came down to it, James, you said something earlier, man, on the live. You said something, you know, this morning we was in our bag. We was clear-minded. You said something like along the lines of, what do you want to be known as? Right? Do you remember what you said?
Yeah. What would you rather be known as? You know, the woman that had an affair with this guy.
Disclaimer.
This
An
guy.
affair, a little get together,
Yeah.
whatever you guys want to call
Whatever
it,
you want to call it.
flirting, whatever.
Flirt. Or all right, how about this? Would you rather be known as a flirt or a murderer? And I would have been like, yeah, you know, we had this thing going on. Then 20 minutes before John was found dead, you guys should go back and check the waterfall because they were arguing. All I know is I dropped him off and left, and he ended. This is how I come back and find him. I mean, because
what was said though, like, and I was talking to him, I was texting him. We were kicking it.
Yeah, we were kicking it because that didn't come out until further down in the trial. You know,
It never came up before the trial. That's
Right.
crazy. You talking about 2020. You talking about Dateline. You're talking about police reports. You're talking about Turtle Boys. You're talking about when she gets indicted from in June, and she's in the garage. She's in the garage getting booked, and she says, "This is a joke, right?" Brian Albert and Colin pulverized it, right, or whatever. We're in on the same joke.
Yeah.
She never mentioned Higgins. She gets arrested that morning and never mentioned Higgins. But the question is, when you guys say that she didn't know anything about it, then why'd she text him at 11:54 a.m.? That's my question.
Yeah.
She just randomly text him?
Like out of all people, that's who you
Right
want.
when it happened.
Right.
John was pronounced dead at like what, 8 a.m., 9 a.m.? 2 hours later, she's hitting him up. I'm just saying, people, that's what I'm saying. If it comes out later, when she's free of this and clear of this, that she was directed to kind of hold that to her shield, then that could prove a fatal mistake. And like I said, parental discretion is advised on the JFK channel, because if you can't handle what we're saying to you about just being real, go watch that Juror on the Turtle Boy channel. See how naive that dude was.
Yes.
And if we get another 6 people like that, a bunch of Gen Zs up in there that doesn't even know what repercussion is, don't even know what life is yet, you know, they were more worried about
He was more worried about getting out of jury duty.
exactly, he was worried about this. Right when he heard this, he was excited.
Tick tock.
He was more worried about TikTok is back, right? What was it? I have that little drop there. TikTok is back, right? Donald Trump said.
Yeah.
More worried about that. TikTok is back. TikTok is back.
TikTok is back.
Right here. He's more worried about this.
TikTok is back. TikTok is back.
He was more worried about that. He's like, man, TikTok is back. I can get that. You know what I mean? That's all these kids are worried about. They're not worried. It's the way they directed them. They and that's what I'm saying. You know, they're gonna keep the same. They're not gonna change their recipe. The Commonwealth. They're gonna try to confuse the jury. They did it the first time. They'll do it. This is what they do. This is a business.
Yeah, it's a business.
So you got to come out and be straight. When you're fighting these people and you're innocent, you have to just be straight, transparent. You got it, because if you're not, whatever they're trying to get you on, it doesn't even make a difference what they say that you might. It doesn't matter what they're saying that you are, because that don't mean nothing. They could say that you're an asshole, a piece of shit, the this and that. Doesn't matter the way you look. It's all about showing them that I'm transparent. I didn't do this crime, and here's why. Can't leave anything on the shield, because when you do that, they'll confuse you. And that's what I think happened.
Well, I mean, second time around, I think he's coming back. I think he's gonna come out swinging with the. Oh, Josie's out. She's off the flight.
Good night, Josie. I appreciate it, man. Appreciate all the
Good night,
turbulence.
Josie.
I appreciate that. Good night, Josie.
Careful in your dreams tonight.
Yeah.
She's gonna be dreaming about Higgins giving her a hat.
Yeah, right. Oh. Hold on a minute.
On the
street,
smoking window, sipping on
I gotta take them off, man. What are we doing here? Oh, fuck. Oh, shit.
Go catch it too?
We're working too, yeah. I mean, my man had to run across 3 lanes. We're working too, yeah. I mean, my man had to run across 3 lanes.
Ooh, baby, do you know that's what? Ooh, heaven is a place on earth. They say in heaven, love comes first. We'll make heaven a place. Ooh, baby.
We ain't fucking around on this flight.
Everybody wants to know what's this song.
It's out there.
It's out.
Man had to run across 3 lanes.
That's right, Josie.
have a Spotify, this song's on it. It's called Innovate.
Innovation to the whole nation.
Yeah, it's called Innovation. It's called Innovation. J.F.K. Wade Barber. Innovation. J.F.K. Wade Barber, the Growth album. Growth. Out on all platforms. Uh-oh! We got turbulence! What is going on? Woo! Call the towers, James. I'm going. The plane is rocking. The plane is rocking tonight.
Celebrate my escape, solar Glock, bought some weight. Lay back, I got some money to make.
What's up, Amphitus? Don't go.
You would ruin my whole world. Tell me you'll stay. Never ever go away. I love you. Tell me you'll stay. Please don't go,
Hope you know how much my stomach hurts from laughing so hard. By the way, love and respect. Well, Josie. Excuse me, Amphitus. Sorry. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us, and that's what we do. We just try to be ourselves. And, you know, we got a text today by some woman who was saying that, you know, you got some free merch. We found it very weird, right, James?
Very weird.
But I must say, I could kind of understand why.
Yeah.
I could kind of understand why he went so far to try to get with this girl. But she was a dime piece, right, James?
Alright.
So one feed, you know, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. You got to get merch out to the fly. You know what I mean? But yeah, I appreciate, you know, that you're enjoying the show. Thank you for that. And you know what it is, the truth about Rome. Go.
I want to talk. Take me off that you two do. You listen. I want to talk.
She's a sweet little girl. You can treat her right, real nice, and hold her tight. Only tenderonis can give the special love, the special kind of love that makes you feel good inside. You believe in love and all that it can do for you. Give it a chance, girl.
Cat Pajamas gifted 10 JFK memberships. Cat's Pajamas gifted 10 JFK memberships. Let's go!
What was it?
Give him more turbulence.
Josie.
She sent you lovely letters with the smell of sweet perfume. This is what a real tenderoni likes it to be you. And if you believe in love and all that it can do for you, give it a chance, girl. You find romance. And if you find a tenderoni that is right for you, make it official. Give me your
More turbulence. About to go to bed. Wow. Josie, Lou, Cats Pajamas gifted 10 J.F.K memberships. I appreciate you so much, Cats. I got something for you coming right up. Josie, Lou, Night Boys, blessing. I'll buy my disclaimer merch tomorrow. Make sure you guys not muted. And that's a fact. You know, let's do a little something like this.
You still have the phone lines open, right? Or no?
Yeah, I opened up the phone line. No one called, though. Why you ask? You think someone called?
No, I was just wondering if you still had it.
Yeah, I opened it up. Kevin, man, I'm going to put that up every show, you know?
Yep.
Hopefully that he calls, you know? Maybe he gets the balls to call, you know? You wasted our time, Kevin, you know? The most valuable thing is time. You know, you're giving out
You're
ATF
giving
hats.
people- yeah, hats, and you're giving people time. You're giving out time.
Yeah, you're giving out time. Oh, man. And we'll do it like this for Josie. Check this out, everybody.
Lost in a dream.
I need y'all to follow me on this. Josie
Don't know
Lou.
which way to go.
We're working
bring that
too.
back.
Yeah. I mean, my man had to run across 3 lanes. We're working too. Yeah. I mean.
Ladies and gentlemen, we do thank you very much for your attention, and now we invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the takeoff. The captain has made tower communications available, so if you'd like to monitor the air traffic system, you'll find that on channel 9. And
Lost in
Let's go.
a dream. Don't know which way to go.
How's this shit go, James?
You are all that you seem. And baby, I'm moving way too slow. I've been a fool before. Wouldn't like to
Kevin,
get
you
my
wasted
love
our
caught
time.
in the slamming door. How about some information, please? Oh, straight up now, tell me, do you really wanna love me forever? Oh, am I caught in a hit and run?
Everybody in the chat, how we feeling?
Tell me, is it gonna be you and me forever? Oh, are you just having fun?
If you're rocking with J.F.K. and James Jackson, put your ones up. Nah, I need you to put your ones up for real, though. Hold on, let's take that back. Let's go. Let's take it there.
Lost in a dream. I don't know which way to go. Let me say that if you are all that you seem, then baby I'm moving way too slow. I've been fooled before, wouldn't like to get my love caught in the slamming door. How about some information, please?
guys know this part.
You're only playing games, I'll just have to say.
How's it go, ladies?
Do you love me? Do you love me? Baby, come on now. Do you love me? Do you love me? Tell me, baby.
Let's go.
I've been a fool before, wouldn't like to get my love caught in the slamming door. Are you more than hot for me? Or am I a page in your history? I don't mean to make demands, but the word and the deed go hand in hand. How about some information? Please, 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 please.
Let's go.
Straight up now, tell me. Tell me. Straight up now, tell me. Tell me. Straight up now, tell me. Tell me. Straight up now, tell me. Straight up now, tell me. Straight up now, tell me. Do you really wanna love me forever? Or am I caught in a hit and run? Straight up now, tell me. Is it gonna be you and me together?
Hello. Hello. All right, man. Listen, buddy. We're not going with your stuff right now, buddy. Come on, Anonymous. Stop, man. This guy Anonymous, man. He messing up the whole vibe, man.
Man, what's he?
Oh, Anonymous, man. This dude keeps calling, and he calls Anonymous every time. So I pick up the phone. I'm sorry, people, man. Messed up my whole vibe. This dude Anonymous, man. He's been calling me since 2 a.m. 2 a.m. I already talked to him. I talked to him for an hour.
That's even funnier, bro. You gave him an hour it.
I talked to him for an hour because I had nothing to do. I was waiting for Kevin from South Boston to call. I said, "The hell with it. I'll talk to this fool."
Fucking
So I talked to
Anonymous.
him, and he just called me right now. He thinks he's live. He thinks like the and he keeps calling. I'm like, listen, and you call me Anonymous. Like, stop calling me with no name. I'm gonna pick it up because I don't know who it is, and then you're gonna stop my music. You're gonna stop my jams. Yeah, man. Shit, man. Come on, man. We need an ATF hat, Anonymous.
Right? He's probably already got one.
Shit!
Turn them into 49ers. Bad, and I never meant to live. Can't be positive when they get to where we
Damn, I
live.
messed up a bit. A beast, mom.
Never meant to be. Living like
I'm stranded on death row.
Oh shit! He thinks you guys are friends now.
Where they find me? 16 on death row.
Bro.
Well, actually, Havis moms, it's not even like that because this guy is just, this is what he does, friends or not.
Yeah, you don't have
Friends
to
or
be.
not, he's just a wild dude, man. He'll just keep calling and calling and calling, and he doesn't want to get in the chat. He just wants to jump in on the live calls and just speak nonsense and just speak this point. And he's just so against Karen. And it's like at the end of the day, she was double jeopardized. At the end of the day, there's reasonable doubt. And if you're mad at anybody, be mad at the investigation, my dude. They fucked up. If they would have did the investigation right, then if everything you're saying is true about Karen, she will be convicted. But they didn't do the investigation wrong. So if your belief is Karen did it, even if she did do it, disclaimer, he's going to walk because of the investigation. I don't understand what's so hard for you people out there to understand that think Karen is guilty for whatever reason. Because on this channel, be clear, we do not think that. We know Karen is innocent. We break down the timeline. When did it happen? When did it happen? You can't tell me when it happened. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's just not, it just is what it is. But that's okay. I'm not mad at you if you believe Karen did it, but why you hate her so bad? Why do you want to see her get smoked? Why do you want to see her get life in prison? But I got news for you. That's not going to happen. Now, she definitely has the trials coming down. We got 44 days, Kevin from South Boston. You're giving out ATF hats. Why don't you show up at a standout and give your ATF hats over there?
There you go. It's a good idea for him.
Yeah.
You know?
Kevin. Oh, my God, man. We got...
Oh, shit.
We got purple chips coming in strong, bro.
One.
Oh, man.
Keep it up. Jackie.
Let me do this. I gotta slow it down for the ladies. Let me do this real quick. I gotta do something. Woo, we got turbulence in the chat. Karen is innocent. For real. And you know something, Donna? You're right about that. She's 100% innocent. We know that. But if you don't believe she's innocent and you want to see her go to jail, and you're mad at anybody, if you're mad at her, you shouldn't be mad at her at this point. Because if you do believe she did it, right, that's okay. But you should be mad at Proctor.
Right.
You should be mad at the way they handled the investigation. That is everything. They fucked that up. Don't be mad at her. That's the system. These are the people you pay your tax dollars to.
Be
So
mad
what
at
is the problem?
Lally, the Commonwealth, too. Be mad at them.
You know, I mean, I don't understand like why they get so mad at Karen. Like they want their cake and eat it too. They want to be like, well, you know, she did it, so it doesn't matter about the investigation. That doesn't matter. It doesn't matter they didn't search the house. It doesn't matter that he called her the C word. It doesn't matter that he said that he was looking for nudes. It don't matter he did all that. It doesn't matter that they violated her civil rights. It don't matter they inverted videos. It don't matter they missing footage. It doesn't matter that there's butt dials. It doesn't matter the feds are investigating. All that doesn't matter because Karen did it. Right. No, it does matter.
It does matter. It makes a big difference. And, you know, dare I say that the juror, he said that inverted video. He's like, yeah, I really didn't understand it. Well, what wasn't it to understand? They tried to get one over on you, you know?
Yeah.
On us.
Well, he said it. He said that he knew. He said that he knew at that point that it would be real hard to invert a video. You know, it's just like, never mind, you know, taking a video and saving it or whatever. It would even take more time to invert. So he did know.
Right.
He did know. But you're talking about a dude that wanted to get home to play Call of Duty.
Yo,
you know?
Seriously. And that's the thing with these cases that drag out. You know, the jury, they just want to get the hell out of there, man. They were hoping the shit was probably a couple of weeks.
Shit is wild, man.
Shit is
Melanie,
crazy.
we love you too. We love you too, Melanie. Fun size. Everybody shout out fun size. Peace signs to fun size. Peace signs to making changes. Peace signs to Mock S. All our mods that are in the chat tonight. If Bukaki's up in here, peace to him too. We got the best mods. The hate from their side is absolutely disturbing and beyond disgusting. I'm sure it was one of their mothers, wives, sisters, or daughter. They'd be outraged at others saying it about their loved one. For real.
Yeah.
Like they just totally wipe over the fact that she got a missing colon, that she's got a brain tumor, you know, that she had 9 major surgeries. They just gloss over that like that's nothing. Oh, no big deal. You was in Mass General for fucking a month. Have you ever been in Mass General for a month, Anonymous? Huh? Fuck boy? Huh? Have you ever sat in the hospital for a month getting fucking your blood taken every 3 hours? Your blood pressure taken? Getting blood thinners stuck in every left after a major surgery. They're sticking blood thinners in your left and your right shoulder every day. Time for your hip burn shot. Bang in this shoulder. Bang in that shoulder. Losing weight. Your colon's out of you. How you shitting, buddy?
Shit.
The fuck, man? They're tying her colon up. All that shit could explode inside of her. She can have a thing called the same thing that happened to me with my colon
You can
cancer.
go
I had it. It's called
septic.
It's called you go to septic. It's called atheist. No, excuse me. No, alias. Excuse me. Disclaimer. It's called alias, not atheist. Alias. That's what I had. It's a setback.
Yeah.
What if she had that? Have you ever been in the fucking hospital, bro? I was in the hospital for 12 days, man. I went in weighing 205. Jack Diesel, man, bench pressing 315, came out weighing 160. Depressed. The fuck are you talking about, Anonymous? Do me a favor, pack your shit up and jump out the third floor fucking story window. You're an idiot. I'm sick of you, bro. Show your face, man, so I could smack the shit out of it when I see it.
Seriously. That's why they don't show their face, but they got a lot of shit to say, huh?
Yeah, man, like he just glosses over the fact that a state trooper saying that type of shit
Right.
about a woman. She's got a balloon knot. What?
Telling us,
Did
man.
she ask to get her colon tied up? Did she ask to have a fucking a bag on the side of her? Did she ask for this? Did Karen ask for a fucking brain tumor, you idiots? She deserves all that? That's how this works? That Massachusetts one-up shit. I'm from Canton. I'm from Stoughton. I'm from Brockton. I'm from Quincy. It's me. I'm the ATF agent. Here's a hat. I'll meet you. Oh, what gym does she go to? She goes to the one in Stoneham. Well, I'll just show up there. Buddy, what are you doing in Stoneham?
Right.
With ATF hats and cards. The fuck you doing out in the Ham? There ain't no beef in the Ham.
He thinks he can go wherever the fuck he wants and pass out
'cause
hats.
He's a special agent.
He's a special agent,
You're going to be in special population.
right? Special place for you. Be giving out all the hats up there. Disclaimer: pause if necessary.
Oh, man, dude. What is going on? He's getting me hyped up, man.
Yeah, Anonymous does that shit, man.
Does. Because he keeps calling. I talked to him yesterday like a gentleman. I told him, I said, listen, man, if you're going to call and you want to talk, you know, hold on a second. Let me take this call for a second. Hello.
Special.
Yeah, this is J.F.K. Oh, yeah? You're from New York?
Yeah.
Nice. We love you, too. What's your name?
I'm Kevin from South Boston.
Oh, are you? Wow,
You sound just like him.
You sound just like him. Yeah.
My name is Christine. I really love your show.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you, Christine. Appreciate it. What do you want to talk about? You got something to say?
I want to say that you guys are right about Kevin from South Boston. And I try and listen to your show every night if I can. And I listen to multiple shows. I listen to Turtle Boy sometimes, because he's too erratic sometimes. Melanie out for the law, and obviously the new team. And all of you. I'm really hooked on this case.
I appreciate you, Christine. I appreciate all the support. That's great.
I'm from Western New York. Go Bills.
Oh, yeah. Where?
Western New York, Bills country.
Oh, so you're up there in the sticks, huh? Like, what are you, by the Canadian border?
Almost, yeah.
Yeah. Well, do me a favor, right? Take a walk over to Canada for me.
Why?
I'm only kidding.
She said.
Shit.
She said,
No.
why?
Yes. Well, listen, sweetie Christine, I appreciate your phone call. We got to get back. I got to take some turbulence real quick, and I appreciate your call,
Okay.
all right? Thank
I'm
you so
watching you guys right now.
All right, girl. Thank you so much.
All right.
All right, bye.
Peace and love. Great phone call. Great phone call. Great phone call. She didn't want to walk over the Canadian border.
No, she was like, why? She thought
Oh,
you was setting her up.
Yeah. So, yo, we got some turbulence up in the chat, man. Remember, the more turbulence you give us, the more the plane's rocking. All right, hold on a sec. I got to take this call real quick. Hello? Oh, they hung up. They hung up. It was a Texas number, too. We got 70s Libra Girl with $5. Thank you so much. You're keeping the flight rocking. Turbulence is definitely in effect. Leslie, $10. Jackie N, 111. Keep it up with the $50 purple chat. And you know, I love my ladies out there. And I love all my ladies out there. They be holding us down. And my gentlemen up in the chat, they got nothing but love for the ladies too. We're all respectful on this channel. And with that being said, let's just jump into something like this. Let's go.
Here I lay all alone, toss and turn, longing for some of your tender love. I'm waiting for the right moment to come, so I can thank you for all the tender love you've given to me. Tender love so tender, holding me close to you. Baby, I surrender. Candles, they light the dark. Now I see how lovely the feelings are. The tender love you've given to me. I want you more and more. Can't resist you more than I feel your touch. Tender love, loving me straight from the heart. Pull me nearer, please let me be a part. The tender love you've given to me. Tender love, love so tender, holding me close to you. Baby, I surrender.
Let's go. Where we at, chat? How we doing out there? You're currently flying with J.F.K. James Jackson. Let's go.
I remember when we first started. You came to me and you were broken hearted. I took you in and wiped all your tears away. I gave you loving more than any other gave. Don't you know I'm the one and I love you, girl. I don't care what they say.
Everybody in the chat, I repeat, this is a message from the flight deck. If you had one word to describe your pilots, JFK and James Jackson, drop it. Let's go.
The sun was shining, love was gleaming in the air. Took you in and wiped all your tears away. I gave you loving more than any other gave. If something changed, season came to an end. We had to part, and that's where my heartache began. Heartache began. Come back to me. Come back to me.
Been a fool before, will I to get my love caught in a slamming door? How about some information, please? Straight up now, tell me, do you really wanna love me forever? Oh, 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 I'll just call and hit and run. Straight up now, tell me, is it gonna be you and me together? Oh, 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 are you just having fun?
This bloody road remains a mystery. This sudden darkness fills the air. What are we waiting for? Won't anybody help us? What are we waiting for? We can't afford to be innocent. Stand up and face the enemy. It's a do or die situation. We will be invincible. This shattered dream you cannot justify. We're gonna scream until we're satisfied. What are we running for? We've got the right to be angry. What are we running for? When there's nowhere we can run.
Everybody, come on now.
We can't afford to be innocent. Stand up and face the enemy. It's a do or die situation. We will be invincible. And with the power of conviction, there is no sacrifice. It's a do or die situation. We will be invincible.
Everybody in the chat, how we feeling? Free Karen Reed, R.I.P. Officer John O'Keefe. I repeat, R.I.P. Officer John O'Keefe.
Won't anybody help us? What are we running for? When there's nowhere we can run to anymore. We can't afford to be innocent. Stand up and face the enemy. It's a do or die.
Woo! I got chills, James! I got fucking chills! James, let's go!
You need a ghost.
There is no sacrifice. It's a do or die situation. We will be invincible.
never be exposed.
Yeah,
you know,
JFK too. JFK's out. Yeah, he's doing good shit too.
but
JFK's
Boston is
he's that late night man.
Mhm.
Yeah, JFK is that Letterman of this movement, dude. JFK is the David
Mhm.
Letterman of this movement. Like he's making a difference late at night when people don't think nobody's watching, but he's doing it and people are watching. Make no mistake
Right.
about it. He is doing
Right.
it.
Right.
JFK's fucking
Right,
kicking
exactly.
ass.
What happened to me, Glera?
Great job. I love you. I listen to you all the time. You and James.
Hold on 1 second.
Take your time. Yeah.
You're live with JFK. What's going on? How you feeling?
I'm feeling fine. I just want to tell you guys are doing a great job. You and James. I love your show. I listen to you all the time.
I appreciate that. That's awesome. Where you calling from?
Winthrop.
Oh, you're from Winthrop, huh? Did you grow up in Winthrop?
Originally from Malden. I'm originally from Malden.
How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, I do, but I'll tell you, 55.
Oh, okay, that's fine. That's
Yeah.
good.
It's just a disgrace what the Commonwealth is doing to that poor woman.
Yeah, wow. I got chills. What just happened with that Invincible song? Holy crap.
Yeah, I love Pat Benatar. She's one of my favorites. That was awesome.
I mean, it's the modern day Billie Jean. They tried to set Billie Jean up back in the day. Now they setting her
Right?
up. Fair is fair.
It's awful. I mean, it just pisses me off.
What made
Like
you?
everyone else.
What made you? What was the main thing that made you think Karen was innocent? What was the main thing?
The main thing, first of all, his body. And the one text or Google search that Jen McCabe deleted. Out of all of her text messages or searches, she deletes which one? The 227. You know what I mean? Come on. It's terrible.
It is terrible. You're right about that. It's terrible. But I appreciate you watching the show and staying locked in. I try to bring the vibes up. We're 44 days till trial, trying to put the pressure on Kevin. We did a 15-hour marathon. Did you jump in at all last night?
Me, no, because I work Sunday, so.
What do you
I
do,
gotta
if you don't
sleep.
mind me asking? What are you? You a
I
nurse or
waitress,
something?
so just waitress. I waitress. I'm not a nurse.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah.
I work with the
I'm sorry
public,
for
you
all
know
the
what I mean?
questions. I'm sorry for all the
No,
questions.
it's all good.
Kevin from South Boston gave me an ATF hat, so I think I'm a cop now.
Yes, you did.
That's awesome.
Oh,
Do you think that the truth will eventually come out or no? That's what I want to know. That's my is anybody going to be held accountable for his murder, or is they just going to keep fucking putting it on her?
Well, how about this, right? As long as me and James Jackson are here, and as long as we have this, the chat has our back, and we have our followers, our loyal supporters, we're not going to stop. So I mean,
Right.
we're out here, man. This is just the tip of the iceberg. It's all about analytics, and in this new era of life we're in, it's all about analytically the engagement and all that. And with the numbers, our numbers are not lying. People are locked in. And we wouldn't be anything without you guys, right? And we
Right,
understand
right.
that. So with that being said, as long as everybody keeps locking in, that gives us a way to go to major platforms, whether it's a major podcast, a major radio station, a major movie company. I know people in high places. You might know people in high places, and and they're gonna want to know, okay, well, are you moving the needle? And it's like, hey, yeah, we're moving the needle. People have our back. And with that being said, they'll give us opportunities, and them opportunities will open up doors, and we'll be screaming for the truth. And then therefore we'll put the pressure on them. And sooner or later, whether the truth comes out or not, anybody has any repercussion from it, that's yet, remains to be seen. But as far as people knowing what really happened, we're going to be the top dogs out there pushing it along with you guys in back of us. So as long as we can
Well, you
keep
guys
this fight
keep
up,
doing
we're
what you're
good.
doing. I love it. Yep.
I appreciate it, sweetheart.
Yep. You guys are. You too, James.
James is here.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I see him.
Yeah, he's here.
I appreciate you.
I appreciate the call. Appreciate your time. We'll talk again soon, okay, sweetheart?
All right. You take care. Keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Peace
you.
and
Thank
love.
you, honey. Bye.
Peace. Beautiful phone call. Beautiful phone call.
Yeah.
So we got Sandra with some more turbulence up in the chat. She said, one of my favorite tunes. We got Libra Girl, Enlightening, 70s Libra Girl with a purple chip. Holy crap, we got turbulence all over the place, James. The plane is rocking tonight. How do you guys feeling about that Pat Benatar song? Holy crap, that had me in my feels, boy. Woo. Someone has a hat for Kevin from South Boston. Nancy Horton with the $9.99. Turbulence is what it is in the chat tonight. Wow. This shit is real, man. It's getting real over here. The turbulence, the plane is rocking tonight for sure. But you know what they say, James, right?
What's
This
that?
is for all my people who hit us up with the turbo. Oh, we got more turbulence in the chat. We got Hank. Hank is a liar. Christine from Western New York. Go Bills. God bless. And do me a favor. Walk over the Canadian border and grab me some Newport 100s.
Disclaimer. Oh man.
Thank you so much, Hank is a liar. I appreciate you, Christine. Thanks for the phone call. It was fun. Oh, I got a no caller ID. Hold on a second, people.
Oh, what the duck?
Call from
CC.
CC, what's going on?
CC.
Hey. How are you?
CC, we're living the dream out here. What's going on with you, girl?
I know, and you're rocking it tonight.
We're rocking it. We're
Loving
trying
it.
our best. We're trying our best. We got some
All
turbulence in the
night
chat.
long.
All night long.
I wonder how in the world YouTube lets you leave your channel up for over 12 hours.
Well, that's because we got a contract with Dunkin' Donuts, the Wi-Fi. See, everybody says that I connect my Wi-Fi through Dunkin' Donuts, so I hit up the corporate and they let me run it through the Dunkin' Donuts Wi-Fi.
Just like that, CC.
Awesome. Because I kept checking it through the night, just to see if you were on yet or if you got a call yet. And
well, I got a call, CC, just to let you know, at 7:45 a.m. A weird time to get a phone call, I'll tell you that. ATF hours, if you ask me. That's just my opinion. But I got a phone call, I picked it up, and they wouldn't say nothing, and then they hung up, and they never called back.
Huh.
So you never know.
That's weird.
We had Seaside up in here today, and he says that he thinks it's very probable it could have been Kevin from South Boston, and that's his guy. So
yeah, I heard you say that. I came on a little late, and I caught some of what you've had on lately, but I didn't catch the very beginning. If you said that you had gotten that phone call this morning in the beginning, I was going to plan on going back and watching on the replay what I missed. But I heard you say, you saw some of what the juror had to say. It kind of blew me away, too, because I got a question to ask you. Didn't you say a long time ago that Alan Jackson told the jury to check out a certain time stamp on the waterfall video before they went to in his closing arguments?
Yes, I did.
Or did I just? Okay, I thought so. And was that the time that you picked up and started? Well, you and Microdot started, putting your focus on.
Yep.
Was that the timestamp
Yeah, 11:58. Yep.
at the end?
Yeah. It was happened. So what happened was when I first got into this, CZ, to put some context to what you're saying, when I first got into this, there was a cat named Crying Kangaroo. He was the first one to put that video out. Before me or Microdots, he was the first one to put the video out, and obviously,
really?
yeah. But I think it was Crime Kangaroo. That's his name, and he put that video, and in the way he explained it was that John O'Keefe was uneasy. So when I seen him do the heel toe, I was doing videos, and I did the Boston Garden thing when I asked people the questions down the Celtics where the Celtics play, and the kid said the murderers. Yeah, so I had started getting my feet wet in it. And then I did a video once I seen that video, and along with Karen, with Higgins' testimony that he was talking to Karen, and I seen the heel toe. I'm the first one to say, "Hey, you did the heel toe," with that video. And then when I said the heel toe, Microdots enlarged it, and then the focus was that. And then in the trial, this was happening during the trial, and then during the trial. As if, dare I say, I don't put myself over. I like people putting me over, but dare I say, between me, Microdots, and True Crime Kangaroo, me saying the heel toe, Microdots cleaning it up, and Kangaroo dude, actually bringing it out. That's when AJ put it in his summation.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You go.
Dare I say. I don't know that for a fact.
I couldn't understand why they kept showing just the stupid hugging and at the high top and the wrestling there.
For some reason, they didn't have that video. I don't think they had it, to be honest with you. I think they
well,
just didn't have
either that. And I didn't watch all the motions ahead of the trial. Like we having tons of motions now before the trial. They had that before the first trial. And then they had the motions in Lemonade. Now, Bev might have made them not be able to show that part. Made them, only be able to show that one certain part where they were hugging each other and just horsing around a little bit.
Yeah, but that didn't make sense. I thought the same thing when this was before the trial. But then he mentioned it at 11:58, so it was in. It was in. They just didn't play it.
Well, it wasn't in an evidence. That's what I'm wondering, because that's something that the juror last night, I don't know if you noticed it, but he kept saying, all we had is what we had back there as evidence for us. Yeah. One thing I also noticed about the trial was that there were plenty of times where Lally put everything in evidence and Bev gave the okay. Right. There were several times I remember when the defense wanted to admit something into evidence and she didn't allow it, but she allowed him to use it to show. But, things have to get put into evidence.
Well, here's the thing. Let me ask you this. If Karen knew that went down, if she was there and she knew that went down, she never mentioned that to her lawyers. Did she mess up?
No, I don't see where that has anything to do with anything.
Well, let me put it more into context. So if Karen is sitting there with her lawyers and they're bringing up the video of the grab ass and it is in, and she's not telling them to play that video, did she mess up?
I don't think she's the one I don't think that they are the ones. Yeah, they are the ones, if I remember right, that did put the video in to try to show that there was some,
Why wouldn't it be in? Why wouldn't it be? He said it in his summation.
Well,
Look at the 11:58.
Because at the end of his summation, once you and Microdots and Crime Kangaroo, once all that came to light, maybe they, I don't know where the video came from.
But what I'm saying is, if they had access, okay, let's just say for shits and giggles, they had, which I'm almost 100% sure. I'd say I'm about 70% that they had access to that video. If they had access to that video and Karen knew about it, Karen was there that night and she remembers that part of that night and she never hopped on it like, hey, what about that part of the video? You guys never played it. Why aren't you playing that? If she never did it, did she mess up? Just a question.
Well, if she messed up, I don't know that it would have been on purpose. If she messed up,
I didn't say it was on purpose.
It could have been that they just wanted to show the jury the part where they were play fighting, because there was a part where they had the fist up, where they were pretending to box. Okay? There was that part. And maybe that's all they were thinking was the most important. Okay?
Well, the only
that
reason why
part.
I asked
But
that
you know-
question, is because why don't she ever bring it up?
Well, okay. Karen's the defendant. She's sitting there being silent, and she has the right to remain silent throughout the whole thing.
But she
did
hasn't
do
been
some
silent.
interviews.
She hasn't
She's
been.
done some interviews, and I agree with her 100%. When she was asked by the journalist, I guess it was Ted Daniel, when she was asked, "What do you feel is the most important thing that proves her innocence?" And she said, "John's injuries." Now, I don't know if all of that tape went back to the jurors because of that juror saying last night, every time he would get asked a question about certain things, he says, well, all we had was what was given to us in front of us for evidence and what we could figure out from our notes. And we had a rough time trying to pinpoint where things were in our notes. But, which also made me think, since the defense did not cross-examine Dr. Renee Stonebridge, did her report, I don't remember, I got to go back and watch, did Lally take her report and say, I want to submit this as evidence? And did they get a chance to look at her report alongside the ME's report? Because the juror did mention the ME's report. But the ME's report, and from what they sounded like they thought killed him, was that he fell back and hit the back of his head, and he died of hypothermia. And that is not what killed him. And, you know, so they were limited to what they had. And I also feel like, from the way that guy talked, he didn't want to throw anybody under the bus, any other jurors, in case anybody else wanted to speak out, which I can understand. He was a very polite person. But I think that there were some people in the jury that were like, they wasn't listening to anything. They believed all of the Alberts and the McCabe's. They believed all those people that anybody in their right mind with their eyes can tell most of them were lying, and they were being caught in their lies. So how can you how can you make their evidence that that they all said he never went in the house? How can you make that credible? If they were being caught in so many lies. But they felt those people were credible. They believed nobody went in the house. And like the guy kept saying, they just brought it down to, well, she was there with the car. They both had been drinking. They were both at the same place. He wound up dead out front, and that's where it happened. So that's why so many were thinking she was guilty. But that makes no sense, because that was them theorizing and not really paying attention to all the evidence that was presented in the trial. Like even the officer from Dighton said there was only a crack in the taillight. It wasn't all busted up. So where'd all them taillight pieces come from? But they fell for it, hook, line, and sinker, that the taillight was busted, and it was there, and it was found. And that, I don't know. I don't know what to think of the jury. It's crazy. It's scary. And I hope they don't get another jury like that, you know. And I just wonder if there wasn't a couple of people, maybe the foreman, maybe, you know, that were just trying to get the guilty. They really felt she was guilty no matter what. And they really weren't paying attention to the evidence. And I think it also proved to me that just like, and I was afraid of, that just like Melanie Little had to chastise her chat to pay attention to the neuropathologist when she was on the stand, that she was discussing what killed John, what he died from, the brain damage, and that the jury wasn't paying attention either to what was being said. Because you know why? It was Lally cross-examining. I think Lally did all of that baloney on purpose to mix them all up and confuse them and drag it out and make it boring, because they don't have a case. But if you just throw all kinds of spaghetti against the wall. You hope something's going to stick. And evidently a couple of things stuck with the jurors. She was drinking. They were in the car. He didn't go in the house.
Yes. Well, CC, I appreciate you. I appreciate everything that you just said, and I'm going to go on to the next call. I got some turbulence in the chat, so I'm going to get this plane rocking. And I appreciate your call, sweetie.
Well, I love the rocking. I love the music. And the one word to me that describes both you and James is y'all are musical. Y'all are the only musical. I don't know how you're doing it, and you didn't really say because
What do you mean?
so many other creators are so scared to play one song because they're going to get copyrighted.
I get striked.
Say it again. Say it again.
I get striked all the time. Yeah, but guess what? I don't give a fuck because I love you guys.
Well, I love it. I love the way I love your mixes. You know,
What are they going to do? What are they going to do? I mean, at the end of the day, they struck us. We dispute it. We're playing music. What do you want? That's what we do. You know what I mean?
It's awesome.
I mean,
It's awesome.
I'm not going to get monetized off it. If I get 10,000 views, I don't get no money. Oh well.
But that's what makes your show unique, and y'all are both unique.
Yeah, well,
And
we're
that
different.
cartoon video that somebody put up this morning, was it James? That was hilarious.
Say
And I
what? Which
loved
one?
it.
Which one?
Which one?
It was a little short video sometime this morning. I saw James had hopped on there and was making comments here and there, and then a little while later there was a little short video that came up. I don't know. It had the blue background just like y'all are right now, but with two cartoon characters.
Yeah. Yeah, so we've been going. We was at it earlier. We jumped on the live. We jumped on the live at the 15th hour. We talked, but YouTube only lets you upload 12 hours, so you guys didn't get to see our conversation. Me and James had a good conversation.
So what? They cut out the other 3
Well,
hours?
see, I looked at it again this morning, and I was hoping y'all were going to go on, and then I just kept watching, just like you were putting replays on.
Oh, we did go on. We went on.
Previous shows. Oh.
We went on. We went on around 10 I think 11 a.m. We went on.
Oh, okay. Well, I had looked at it earlier. I was trying to.
So they don't, when they upload, they only, if you go live, your maximum that they upload in the YouTube like gigabytes is only 12 hours. That's the reason why even the Glera, when he did that 12-hour marathon, he only did 12 hours because everything after that you can't see.
Okay, but let me tell you something. I know about that because Runkle, I don't know if you know Runkle of the Bailey, the attorney. He does once a year a charity stream for a children's hospital. He's in Canada, but he's an attorney and he's funny, and he covers the Carrie Marine trial. But he works, so he only does like recaps in the evening. But every year he does a 24-hour stream, and what he does is he sets up you know how you set up your deal that you're going to come on at a certain time and to be notified and all that.
Yeah.
He sets up two. He sets up one, and then when it gets close to 12 hours,
he
tells everybody in the chat transfer over, going to the second one.
Yeah, there you
and
go.
then he does another 12 hours.
Yeah, I should have did that, but I just kept it running. It is what it is, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, it wasn't no quality content per se. It was just a message, and it was pressure.
Well, I wish you had seen it. I didn't see it. Oh, you know what it was? I caught Nurse Kim. I switched over and watched her show this morning, Nurse Kim. And that's why I missed it at that time. And but I was checking on y'all, hoping somebody was going to come on and talk about something. And
well, it was just a baseline, man. It was just, if this guy Kevin's watching, and every time he clicked on the channel, all he does is see that. It's just like, hey, maybe he gives us a call, and it just shows that we want to talk. You called in and said that you wanted to talk to me. Okay, let's have that conversation. What are we doing here? You got 44 days, Kevin from South Boston. But CC, I'm going to let you go, and I'm going to jump on to the next one.
I think this is brilliant. I think it's brilliant, and I hope he does. And I hope you're putting the pressure on him. You're putting the pressure on them.
Absolutely.
And, I'm hoping and praying somebody's gonna talk and tell us what happened in that house.
Something. All right, CC.
I don't think anybody did it definitely on purpose.
Yeah.
I think there was a fight that ensued, and it happened. And then they didn't know what the heck to do.
And that's what I believe. And we're going to see. We're going to see. We're going to see. And like I said, and with that being said, you had a great phone call. And if you keep calling, maybe Kevin from South Boston will send you an ATF hat and a card.
I don't want it. And hopefully you don't know where in the heck I'm at.
Karen got like 7 of them. But,
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know. But you know, he was the instigator of that. You know, pulling up and calling the weed whacker and all that stuff. He instigated that.
Oh, yeah.
And you know what? In my own mind, if John and Karen's relationship, because that morning they were kind of still bickering back and forth with the text, and she said something about him hitting her with the pillow. I have a feeling she told John what all went down. I have a feeling she just opened up and was honest about it. You know, that they started texting. I really do.
They
I'm a
started
woman.
texting. That's all it was. They started texting. Come on, Cece, stop it, will you? They didn't just start texting. It was more than that. He went to the house with him there with his kids. Like when she didn't tell him all that. She wouldn't do that. She's in straight violation. She's not. She didn't say, "Oh, by the way, I texted him and then I told him to come over and hang out." And the whole time we were hanging out and he was playing video games with little man, I was kicking it with him behind the back. Man, she know John would blow his shit. And she did. I doubt she did that. I doubt it. That's just my
Okay,
opinion. You have yours, I have mine.
Maybe I misunderstood the story, but I understood him to say that the plan was for him to have friends over for the game.
Yeah, but
and
you
she-
listen to Higgins. Higgins said Higgins tried to confuse the jury. He said an independent person hit me up and invited me. And that independent person was the defendant, which was Karen Reed. So Karen and him, the whole time, he's sitting there playing video games. Karen broke out the Hennessy. See? She broke out the Hennessy privilege. She got him trashed. And then she hit Higgins up and asked him, said, "Are you all right? You should have stayed." And then as they started texting within days, he said, "Well, what if I stayed?" She goes, "Well, everybody went to sleep." What is that? Like, come on, man. You like Karen at that time.
Okay, she may have been drinking too.
Of course.
She may have been drinking too.
That's 2022, Karen.
And
Like,
you know,
we can't. It is what it is. Like, I'm not mad, but I'm just saying, this is what happened. It is what it
Okay,
is.
we know what happens between men and women, okay, when the hormones start rushing and you having a few cocktails. And where was John? I don't know, but she walked him out and kissed him, okay, and then they started texting. But then when she stopped texting and realized he was not who she realized what she was doing. She just wanted to feel, because John was kind of ignoring her a little bit, you know, and after what happened in Aruba, her seeing him kiss that girl. But I don't know. I just trying to put myself in her shoes and thinking, you know, what could have been going down. I was young once, you know, and maybe, you know, she realized on her own, she loved John. She didn't really like this dude. She, you know, but she saw that if she wanted to go out with somebody else.
So why'd she text him at 11? Why'd she text him at 11:54 a.m.?
To let him know he was dead.
But why though? Why hit him up?
Because she hadn't responded to his waterfall one, and she probably was. I mean,
Yeah, he was
already. You realize what mental state he probably was in.
You guys give Karen way too.
But from the time she jumped out the car and started giving him mouth to mouth. So after everything settled down that morning and she got to her parents' house and had cried her eyes out probably, you know, and maybe was in some kind of hysterics for a while after going to the hospital and everything else, you know, and realizing he's dead, maybe she didn't feel like she had anybody else to say that to. Was she going to say it to Jennifer and Carrie and all of them? They weren't her friends.
What is she going to say?
That he died. John died. I'm hurting. John died.
Okay. Well, listen, Cece, I
That's
appreciate
how
your
I
phone.
feel.
I hear
That's
you,
how I
Cece.
feel.
I'm gonna go on.
I could be wrong.
I'm gonna go on to the next phone call. I appreciate your time. Thanks for the call, sweetie.
Y'all have a good one. Be
You too,
watching.
C.
Thanks.
Peace and
Bye-bye.
love, Cece. Great phone call, Cece. Cece got a lot of passion with this case, and she knows a lot about this case. Nothing but love to Cece. I let her run it for a little while. Cece's a sweet woman. She's a nice woman. But I have to disagree. I have to disagree with her just telling John and they were cool. I can't think that if she told John, John would have just been like, all right, I forgive you. Nah. I'm not saying that she didn't tell John some things, but I don't think she told him
I think he knew something because just the way he went up to Higgins at the waterfall and hugged him and everything. It was that type of hug that I know what you did, or I know what you're doing.
I gotta
Call from
I got something important to tell you and James.
to accept.
Oh
press
my
1.
God,
to
bro.
send a
Just see. He's
See you later. Anonymous, man. See you later, man. Oh, man. So let me get back to this turbulence. We got turbulence in the chat. Okay, we took a phone call. Man, this kid, look at this. Look at this. Anonymous, that's you, buddy. Let me get into this turbulence. So we got sorry, the show kind of slowed down a little bit. Enlightening. Nancy Horner with the $10. Someone has a hat for Kevin from South Boston. Hank Azalea hit us with the Kristen. Yep, go Bills for sure. Man, Gigi, I love Pat Benatar. You absolutely right. What the duck with the $50? Keep showing up, and we're always locked in, and we're here for that. And please pass the pepper. You two are on fire tonight. Great vibes. And the thing is this, right? Sometimes we're all wrong, right? Right, James? Sometimes we're wrong.
Sometimes we're all wrong. We can't always be right.
And and I'm just trying to find my song, and I'm gonna drop it on them. And I'm gonna drop it on them. But hey, and you call us the problem. But listen, baby girl, and that dude that you're talking to, woman, they might say you're the problem. Well, if that's the case, they might be the reason. Let's get to it.
You say I'll never change, just to go around town with some gasoline, just trying to bomb a flame, gonna burn the whole place down. And how do you explain ever falling in love with a guy like me in the first place, and turn around and say that I'm the worst thing? I guess I'm the problem, and your meds never do no wrong. If I'm so awful, then why'd you stick around this long? And if it's the whiskey, then why you keep on pulling it off the shelf? You hate that when you look at me, you halfway see yourself, and it got me thinking, if I'm the problem, well, you might be the reason. Try to go our separate ways, and we're back and forth like a swinging door, and tomorrow's like yesterday. Some days better than the night before, and you're back with me again. Then you go and tell your friends that I'm the problem, and your meds never do no wrong. If I'm so awful, then why'd you stick around this long? And if it's the whiskey, why you keep on pulling it off the shelf? You hate that when you look at me, you halfway see yourself, and it got me thinking, if I'm the problem, well, you might be the reason. If I'm such a waste of breath, such a waste of time, why are you on your way to waste another Friday night? If I'm the problem, and your meds never do no wrong. If I'm so awful, then why'd you stick around this long? And if it's the whiskey, then why you keep on pulling it off the shelf? You hate that when you look at me, you halfway see yourself, and it got me thinking, if I'm the problem, well, you might be the reason.
Everybody in the chat, I need y'all to throw your ones up if you're still rocking with us. We're 2 hours in. Let's go. Let's see it.
Because I was having Jen get the baby blankets to wrap around him out of my car. Because I was having Jen get the baby blankets to wrap around him.
You then texted your wife, Brian Albert, and Nicole Albert, quote, tell them the guy never went in the house, correct?
Yeah, that's part of the same text. Yes.
Mr. McCabe, who was the guy that you were referring to? Does he have a name?
That would be John.
Yeah. Why? Read between the lines. Yeah. Why? I know you feeling hurt, your mind flipped. That was a moment in time, can't rewind it. I seen your call, can't talk, declined it. Said I was sorry, liquor had me blinded. I know about your issues, you're not feeling well. What you going through, girl, is a living hell. Sometimes I bug out, I just flip and yell. Just come out tonight, we can sip and chill. I know about that night at the Pats game. You was real comfortable, and that's lame. When I bring it up, you act strange. That's okay, I ain't saying no names. Glad you pulled up though, we can take your legs. I told you before, that girl, see, that's my ex. You gotta chill, can't believe what you read in text. It's me and you right now, don't be complex. Now it's fine food, proper pints. Storm coming through after 2 lots of white. We gonna be snowed in, so let's start the fights. I know you wanna talk, girl, but not tonight. Got a text by C, he at the other spot. He there with his brother in that other cop. JM over there too, she just a soccer mom. Let's head over there, see what they talking about.
I don't know what it is, but I feel like I've been sleeping. Life keeps going by, please tell me why am I living? Poison in my mind, losing sight now with this blind vision. I don't know what it is, but I feel like I've been slayed.
South Boston. We don't want your ATF ass. Turbulence in the chat. We got turbulence. We got more turbulence, James.
She the one that quit?
This is that hip hop shit. So when you bob your head and you make your face like this. Right, when you heard this beat with Static made it, I was like this.
Dang.
God damn, Stat. Show off. Show off. J.F.K. Check me out on Spotify. I be doing my thing. Little Fame from MOP said he wanted to get on this, remember?
He said that shit hard. I should be on that shit.
Exactly, yeah. Yo, Sean, I should be on that shit, Sean. Woo! Angus a liar, currently on a snowmobile, heading over the Canadian border with an ATF hat on. How we feeling, chat? Let's drop it on him like this. Woo!
Oh shit.
Where's my lady chat? I need all my ladies. Put your ones up, ladies. Just want to love you forever. I see you, ladies.
I always
Listen up, people. You're now rocking with J.F.K, James Jackson. We came into this movement to get the truth. It's free Karen Reed. Don't ever get it fucked up. Kevin from South Boston. Stop giving out them ATF ads. Fuck out of here.
Every night I wonder if you know, no matter what they say, I won't let go. Don't ask yourself if I'll always be there. 'Cause forever's how long I can. Time goes by and the feeling gets stronger. To be in your arms can't wait any longer. Look in my eyes and you see it's true. Day and night.
Ladies.
All my thoughts are you. I'll be loving you all my life. Till my dying day.
Who wants to go roller skating with J.F.K and James Jackson? Put your ones up. Let's take it to roller world. Fuck it. Free Karen Reed with roller skates.
I'll be loving you all my life. Till my dying
That's a good idea.
day.
That was a good idea.
I'll be loving you forever.
Woo! Yeah, we can all roller skate. We can all talk. We can get it going, you know what I mean? You know how we do it. My ladies are running this shit tonight. Do my ladies run this thing? Or do my fellas run this thing? I don't know. Let's see. Let's go.
Got my wife jamming, Major James.
I always thought I was doing fine, spreading myself around another good time. Then it hit me from out of the blue.
Oh, shit, James! Oh, shit, James! We're moving!
Late at night when I'm all alone, I think of you and I'm feeling strong. Wishing you would look my way. Let me be the one. My heart is
LJ, thank you.
special girl.
The more turbulence, the more we get this shit rocking.
Someone to love and someone to hold. Let me be the one.
Thank you, Cheryl. That show on YouTube, All My Life, stop. Thank you, Sandra. You already know. Oh, my ladies are running this shit, James. Ladies, make some noise. Throw them peace signs up. Ladies.
So long to find someone I can call my own. Just come real close and you feel my love. It's a burning love, my baby. My heart is aching for that special girl to come on in and share my world. Someone to love and someone to hold. Let me be the one. My baby, I need you, girl, and I need you now.
guys, I just want to know, how we really feeling out there? You got a man in your life, and he's treating you shitty. You can always hit J.F.K or James Jackson up. He got your back, girl. He got your back. Come on. Out there, always bitching and complaining. Lames. You don't bitch and complain over here on the JFK channel. We just keep it moving. We know what the ladies like, we know what the fellas like. And Brian from South Boston, it's not ATF hats.
Anything you want me to, can't keep my hands off you. When you hold me in your arms, just like my body with your charms, and I just don't give a darn my heart. I don't see you every day, but in my own little way, ooh, I love you. Oh, it really makes me wanna break.
Yaya's in the building, Tato. Let's get to it, people. Let's go.
When you hear my little fears, why my sex and all these years, haven't felt so good, here's my heartbeat. No fucking lonely nights, I'm rich with all my nights. Have you, yeah. I'm lying here alone, I'm waiting here by the phone to have you, baby. Oh, it really makes me wanna.
You know how we do it, man. There's only one way to do it. Yeah.
I don't know if I can face it again. I can't stop now. I've traveled so far to change this lonely life. I wanna know what love is. I want you to show me. I don't know.
We're right back in this shit, James. I couldn't make this shit up. He was giving out ATF hats.
ATF hat.
Rumors
Man,
go
son.
all over town. Can't keep my name out the mouth these days. Yeah, they say I live too fast to settle down. Truth is, I just ain't about these games they all play. Wanna find something stronger than the whiskey. And oh, I've tried, but every time I feel it kiss me, I keep coming up empty. Yeah, I just wanna love somebody who won't leave a hole in my heart. I just wanna love somebody who ain't hypnotized by dollar signs and blinding lights like they tend to be. Yeah, I need someone that I'll be proud to take on back to my hometown. Honest eyes that just ain't gonna lead to lonely nights, even when she's up against me. I don't know why it feels like there's nobody with me, and I'm still empty. Yeah, I just wanna love somebody who won't leave a hole in my heart. I just wanna love somebody that don't want me falling apart. And I'll be lucky if I ever find something more than just a crazy night. I just wanna love somebody. I just wanna love somebody. I just wanna love somebody who won't leave a hole in my heart. I just wanna love somebody.
2:45. We've been rocking out, James.
Oof. You're gonna start descending.
Indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, Kevin from South Boston. Listen, man, you got the phone number, bro. I did a 15-hour stream dedicated to you. You wasted my time. The most valuable thing in life is time, and you wasted ours. You want to talk to us? Seaside was in the chat tonight and said it was you. In so many words. You wasted our time. You played video games with John's kids. The whole time you had eyeballs on Karen. When you was on the stand, you choked up. When they mentioned John's kids, you choked up. Give us a call. The Juror said he didn't see the waterfall video. You escaped that one, but 44 days, in a half hour, it's going to be 43. The pressure is on.
Pressure is on for sure. And everybody thinks it's just Karen.
James Jackson's doing the mornings too. Go ahead, man. I'm sorry, bro.
I'm saying everybody thinks that Karen's just feeling the pressure. No. We know Kevin from South Boston's feeling it. We know Jen McCabe's feeling it. We know Proctor's feeling it. We know Big Brian A's feeling it. The whole crew. Yes, and I will be doing mornings.
And J.F.K. is going to hop on there, and we're going to talk. And James is going to put his own spin to things. And James is a very creative fellow, too. He's starting to get the hang of things. And
Yes.
Amazing stream, amazing night. Thanks, J.F.K. and James, for real.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much, M. Feeders. I appreciate that. And thanks, everybody, for the super chats. And remember, the turbulence in the chat keeps the plane rocking. Keeps everybody motivated. It's a beautiful thing, and I appreciate it. Everybody who looks out and throws that our way, I appreciate it. Anybody who just likes, anybody that just stays, just anybody that just supports us or says some kind words, I appreciate it. Call in or just tell your friend when you're at Dunkin' Donuts. But the last thing you want to be, you don't want to be like a guy named Kevin. You don't want to make merchandise and just start giving it away to women. And then go to the LA Fitness and do some suspect deadlifts.
Dude,
it's the hinge, man. It's the hinge, man. Kevin, she said that your deadlift. She was deadlifting like 225. This girl, man, is jacked. And what? You gave her an ATF hat? The fuck is wrong with you, bro? You remember, right, Kev? Kevin, did you not give a girl that worked in Lawrence District Court an ATF hat and an ATF like badge or something in a
Some
car?
fake badge, yeah, in a car.
Come on, Kevin.
It's
And
business.
Kevin, I'm gonna keep it real with you, man. She's a smoker. She's a pretty woman. I get it, but you didn't have to stalk her, Kevin. Damn, Kev.
Shit. He didn't give you a nickname, too, did he?
Oh, did he give you a nickname?
We'll have disclaimer. We'll
He probably
find
called
that
it.
one.
He probably called the DL for deadlifts because.
Oh.
Hold on a minute. Let's do it. Let's do it. It's getting wild up in here. It's getting wild. We gotta take it back up to 50. We gotta go. We gotta do a turnaround. We gotta run back around the runway. Let's get it.
Go ahead, Kevin.
Working all week, 9 to 5 for my money. So when the weekend comes, I go get live with the honey. Rolling down the street, I saw this girl when she was pumping. I winked my eyes, got into the ride, went to a club, we were jumping. Introduced myself as low, she said, you're a liar. I said, I got it going on, baby doll, and I'm on fire. Took her to the hotel. She said, you're the king, so be my queen if you know what I mean. And let's do the wild thing. Wild thing. Wild thing. Wild thing. Shopping at the mall, looking for some gear to buy. I saw this girl, she gon' rock my world, and I had to adjust my fly. She looked at me and smiled and said, you have plans for the night? I said, hopefully if things go well, I'll be with you tonight. So we journeyed to a house, one thing led to another. I key in the door, I go hit the floor, looked up and it was a mother. I didn't know what to say, I was hanging by a string. She said, hey you too, I was once like you and I like to do the wild thing. Wild thing. She loved to do the wild thing. Wild thing. Wild thing. Please, baby, baby, please. Posse in effect. Hanging out is always hype. And with me and the crew leave a shindig, I'm with a girl who's just my type. Saw this luscious little frame, I ain't lying, fella, she was fine. This sweet young Miss Cole gave me a kiss and I knew that she was mine. Took her to the limousine, and still parked outside. I tipped the chauffeur when it was over and I gave her my own ride. Didn't get her off my jock, she was like static cling. But that's what happens when bodies start slapping from doing the wild thing. Wild thing. She wanted to do the wild thing. Please, baby, baby, please.
Kevin, you're giving out ATF hats. You're at LA Fitness. In the mornings, when this poor woman trying to do deadlifts, and you're over there breaking his back like a clown.
No, wait. Listen, wait. Oh, shit.
Wild thing.
Wait on, bitch.
Let's do it.
Wow. Little Miss Velvet with the broken rib, right? She got the broken rib, the poor girl, the poor lady.
Yeah. That's tough.
Okay, so we got Sandra. She came through again with another $9.99. This is the best show on YouTube all my life. Stop the best. Thank you so much. Little Miss Red Velvet with the rib problem. She got the broken rib. Hope you're on the mend. You guys are fire. The channel is fire. Love it. The combo with the chat tunes are the way to go. Keep doing what you're doing for sure. And that's what we're gonna do. As long as we're here, as long as you guys support it, we're gonna be here. Of course, not every show is going to be the same. You know, some shows we're going to dig in a little bit. We got 44 days. We're creeping up on the 43-day mark. We're here to apply pressure. The trial's going to start. We're going to be here the mornings and the nights doing our analysts on it. Playoffs are going to start. We're going to be down the Boston Garden talking to the people. We're going to be out there. We're going to be at the trial. We're going to do a live podcast. How many of y'all want to see us live? How many of y'all throw up a 1 right now would show up? Like, honest to God, if you can show up right now, put up a 1. If you could show up in the North Shore area, say Malden, the metro area of Boston, like North Shore, Malden, Lynn, Salem, Medford, Melrose, around them areas, so to speak, Revere, throw up a 1 if you could show up, if you would like to show up to a live podcast with me and James Jackson. Let's see what we got going on here.
That's a lot of ones I see, Jay.
It's a lot of 1s, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
You guys will absolutely show up. Now, the way I was thinking about doing it is, right now, obviously, we want to donate some money to Karen Reed and, sell some merchandise and just kick it with the people. And we got to get the hall and things like that. So we probably charge like what, $20 a ticket or something like that.
Something like that.
Like $20 a ticket. And we'll set it up and we'll do the stream here live too. So we'll be streaming live on YouTube so the people who are not in the States or not in the area can watch and see their favorite people they see in chat personally. Everybody could get acquainted and get faces with everything, which is a beautiful thing. And yeah, you know.
Leslie is going in mid-May. Yeah, that'll be dope, Jay. I think it'll be a good turnout too. Hell yes. Yeah, a lot of ones, man.
Well, you're in the UK. I will check for flights. Shit. I mean, if you ever came from the UK to Beantown to see us, that would blow me the fuck away. I mean, honestly.
Right? That'd be crazy.
That would blow me away. Oh, Yaya will be in the house. Word up, man. You know what I mean? Maybe she'll bring some Spanish food through for the boys.
Nice.
Tato, let's get it. When you're from Lynn, Massachusetts, everybody in the hood eats Spanish food. Rincon. What are we talking about here? You know what I'm saying? One of my favorite places back when it was on Washington Street. Never mind where they got it on. What is it, on Broad Street now? That's my dude that owns that shit too, him and his son. That's another story. I like Dominican Spanish food more than I like Puerto Rican Spanish food. There's a difference. It's the same, but it's a little different. But I like the Dominican style more than the Puerto Rican style. Damn, Fun Size would fly in. Wow. That's amazing.
Wow.
That is amazing. Fun Size, you would do that for your boys? Because I'm flying in too. I'll be 39th. Matter of fact, I'll fly in the plane in.
Right. Matter of fact, he's flying right now. So
yeah. I mean, I got a lifetime deal with Dunkin' Donuts with the Wi-Fi, so I'm good. Wow, that's awesome. Fun Size. Malden girl here, GG. So the plan would be we would get a hall. We would set up chairs kind of like a meeting. We would have a screen TV. We would play same thing we do, testimony and certain things. We'd have a DJ there. So the DJ could play the music that we like, and we could go in between, dropping the beats. And then, we do it for 2 hours. Then the last hour, we there'll be a bar there. In the last hour, we could just mingle, talk, or whatever, kick it, take pictures, laugh, play some music like we're doing now, jam out, and have a good night. That's what I'm thinking. Real easy, and I think it would be dope. And things like that, innovation like that, is just moving the needle. Like I said, it's doing something different, and it's showing how dedicated we all are to show up, and that's the type of stuff that it's a business card. It's good for the bio. It's good for the business card. Hey, listen, we did this live podcast. It was successful. It was beautiful. Everybody showed up. They respect us. And, in that way, when, you try to get on 94.5 in Boston, so to speak, try to get on a radio station. Who are you? What are you? Yeah. we don't want to put you on the radio. Well, listen, I just did this, this, and this. You might want to put me on the radio. And in certain situations like that, when you're doing things and you're showing them that you're moving, sometimes you don't even have to hit them up. They hit you up. So these are the type of things to get awareness of what's going on in the Commonwealth. Never mind with Karen and the true guys like Kevin, who's handing out ATF hats to everybody and stalking people. I mean, this is a pattern, right? I mean, this is a fact. What happened? I'm not talking. Kevin, you're out there. You gave the ATF hat to this girl, and you showed up at the gym and you were doing some suspect ass deadlifts. I mean, I don't even know why you went to the deadlift rack. You should have just stayed over to the the Nautilus shit, man. I don't even know why you went over there. You should have stayed on the sled, my dude. Like, what are you doing? So, like, this is the type of weird shit because listen, there's a lot of unfortunate people out there. The hood, right? And Yaya knows this, you know what I mean? I'm not saying that she's from the hood, but she's Dominican and she knows about the streets of Lynn. She's from Peabody, so I'm sure she knows about Lynn and Salem. And there's a lot of unfortunate folks in that area that ain't doing as well as everybody else. Just to say. So meaning like some girls get with these baby daddies, right, that are no good, and they end up on Section 8 or something like that, and they end up in a housing unit that is patrolled by a police officer, right? And then the police officer becomes a stalker, and he thinks he can act a certain way to these girls because they're down on their luck. And this is the type of mentality that these cops have towards girls who just had babies or messed up baby daddies, and they're living in these areas. And I say that with all due respect. Luna, calm the fuck.
Yo,
right?
for real,
Yeah, right. So, but I'm just saying, so it's like this is the type of shit that he was on, and he was doing this with a professional woman. Just imagine what he would try to do to a woman, and he put her in a catch-22 where she's not professional and she has no one to turn to. So that's some weird shit, Kevin from South Boston, what you're doing. And I seen your kind before. For sure. Did JFK come undone by Duran Duran? I didn't play that, Debbie. I'm sorry. JFK think you should do a live in Sandwich. The waterfall. Yeah, they probably send in the sheriff's department. Yeah, I mean, everybody's on this, huh? This is a beautiful thing. My wife has free Karen Reed merch. There you go. It's dope cash. JFK, you need to go.
I gotta take her out, man.
Time. Yeah. Well, with that being said, we're at the 3-hour mark exactly. I go by the name of JFK.
I go by the name of James Jackson.
We'll see you next flight. Thank you so much, and we're gonna end it with this. Peace out, y'all.
But you can see it in my eyes. So don't deny, I can't fool no one else. The truth is in the tears I cry. 'Cause if it isn't love, why do I feel this way? Why does she stay on my mind? And if it isn't love, why does it hurt so bad? Make me feel so sad inside. If it isn't love, I told her I'd never fall in love, but now I know better.